Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This reading found you today was because it was meant to find you. There is a message here that your guides wanted you specifically to hear. Doesn't matter when this found you. Could be a year later, a month later, maybe same day, whenever I posted it. But the timing of it is just as important as the message, because whatever you're going through, the message is here for that specific time of your life. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. But definitely try to take the message that I give you and place it in a way that makes the most sense in your life. And what I mean by that, it might not be the same subject. It might not be about love. It might be about career. But it's the theme. It's the message behind that. If you can take that and plant it in your life the way that makes sense to you, then you'll get something out of this for sure. Let's go ahead and just see what your guides have to say. What message do they need to have come across? So we have unconditional love that came up, and I feel like it's another message probably about love, because I'm getting that. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. I'm 100% getting a love message. So it feels like spring is in the air, and that's just all anyone is talking about. I don't know. I feel like every time you go outside and you smell like that, like spring air, it's like you feel love. I don't know what it is. I feel like there definitely has to be some kind of like science behind it, but I am getting unconditional love. And I am also getting, like I said, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. And there's a lot, I think, that your guides want you to get across in this message. So, unconditional love. I think you are just so hard on yourself and the situation that you're in. Again, stop overthinking. There's a lot of overthinking. Like, does this person like me? Does this person not like me? Maybe are the thoughts that you have. Like, is this person cheating me, not cheating me? I think there's so much overthinking because of what you have gone through. I think this is a second message that I'm getting, that it's like your past is almost taking over whatever's happening currently. And I think it's like, we're human. One, we're human. And these are things that we just, we can't put the past to the side. We remember them, we feel them, and we're triggered by it in certain circumstances. And I think you have a lot of anxiety from whatever like happened in the past. I feel like you are a highly anxious person, and all makes sense why. But the anxiety is almost like causing you to feel uncomfortable, the other person to be uncomfortable, or maybe you feel like you keep losing people. I think there's another theme that people are, when whoever's watching this, that like people keep walking away. And I like hate to say that you're pushing them away, but it's the fear. And I don't feel like you mean to. And it's not like a self-sabotaging thing, it's a self-protect thing. And it could be sabotage if you look at it that way. But if you don't want to move past that and heal from that, then yes, it'll end up being a self-sabotaging thing. But I think you coming here, it's almost like you kind of want to figure out what's going on. And really the answer is love yourself, unconditional love. You haven't given yourself grace. And I think you might even blame yourself a lot of the times. And none of whatever happened to you in the past is your fault. And I think I want that to be stressed, because this reading is just showing me so much love and support from your guides, and that this is supposed to be something that's welcoming and warm and uplifting, rather than trying to put you down, because it's not. You've gone through something, and what you are doing and how you're being and acting and feeling makes sense. It makes sense. But your guides again are putting this stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. And everything happens for a reason. Just because a relationship ended, or people aren't sticking, it's just not meant to be. For someone who can see who you are, what you've gone through, and walk away, isn't the person. It's going to take the right person, the person that you should keep around, who will stay and see who you are through and through. And I think that is something we just forget. Those people do exist. The people that are walking out of our lives are just not meant for us, if that makes any sense. Ooh. Hey. Okay. There is a beautiful message in this. So, your guides gave me the Wheel of Fortune. the 8 of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords. So hold up. I love this for you guys. So the Wheel of Fortune, why does this not look good? There we go. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and that's showing me that things, like everything's cyclical, right? Life is so cyclical. Our phases in our life are cyclical. What comes up must come down. What's down inevitably comes up. Gotta keep like that. By the time everyone finishes all of these videos and watch them for a time, they're just gonna know what every card means, because I like kind of try to put the definition out there because I want people to know how to do them too. But the Wheel of Fortune, like luck's on your way. Like the wind is picking up and you're going upwards in this situation. For me, that's what it's feeling, because the 8 of Wands coming in, that is something coming in very quickly. With the Knight of Swords next to that, I feel like a person is coming in. I feel like a person is going to be coming in. And again, there's a hesitancy of like you're trusting yourself, like keeping your anxiety at bay. So this will be a test. This will be a test for you. And I think, like, again, it's going to take the right person to want to, like, no, this is not how I want to say this. It's going to take the right person to want you to want them to stay, because you don't want the people who don't want to care for your, like, inner child or whatever you've gone through. You know what I mean? This is like all in your hands. So just because they walked away or like didn't and nothing continued, or you can't get anyone to stick, like good riddance. That's the energy that I want you to have, because someone is coming in, and this is the Knight of Swords is giving me like Prince Charming, the knight in shining armor energy. So like this might be a person that, like, if you're the damsel in distress or anything like that, like you have someone coming in that's going to swoop you off your feet and save you. And like flip the energy. If it's if you're a male in the situation, there's a woman coming to rescue you, okay? Like, I think you need some rescuing. There's somebody here that's going to come and save you from yourself. And I think that's beautiful, but it's only if you're open to it. Again, stop overthinking. Face your true north. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So I think this is something that your guides want you to know. This can be changed. This is not something that is like set in stone. I believe that we can change our future if we want to manifest something different. It just takes our mindset. So we have the eight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. So there is a sense of still grief, healing, walking away from something that's feel like consistently ended. I feel like there's been an over and over cycle of things that just haven't been sticking. And that's the word I keep getting, is sticking. But with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's showing me like that you're kind of on your way out from that. I feel like there is a sense of hope, and the High Priestess is giving me like you're intuitively kind of getting this, and it's things that you're healing from. You're definitely growing. I see growth. I see you kind of looking within. I see that you know energetically where you stand in this like whole grand scheme of like dating realm and who you are as a person. So I see that there's a growth there. But again, like your guides know that you are overthinking right now. And like, I'm not seeing you 100% pushing away this knight in shining armor. I'm not seeing that 100%, but there is like that lingering chance because you haven't quite pushed through this overthinking experience. So I'm glad to see that the Three of Swords are in reverse, because that pain, that heartbreak, it's like almost like you're kind of out of it. And I'm getting a positive turn of events again with the Wheel of Fortune, but it's still not, you're not completely healed. And I want to kind of give you some closure. I want to go ahead and like see what these past situations, and I feel like if it's one, again, this will be the one person, but I feel like with all the people combined or whoever it is, I'm getting a sense of a few. Just again, there weren't anything serious, but it was just like, I feel like there may have been someone serious in the past, but like quite recently, it was just like kind of like talking stages, just nothing ever sticked. English. My English teacher would be so proud of me. Yeah. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, so I don't know. I just feel like the reason why you're so anxious is just like there's almost like not even manipulation, it's just it's like it's manipulation. I can't, like, I'm trying to, like, put it in a different way where it doesn't sound so aggressive, but it is. It just feels like they knew what they were doing. They were, like, playing the game very well, led you on. I feel like you were just so hurt because you thought this was going somewhere else, and that's where the anxiety is coming from. Like, I just want you to know that your guides are validating your experience. They see you. Unconditional love, man. Like, this is like they want to love you. They want you to love yourself and allow the another person to come in to love you. And I think just releasing that energy of like hanging on to like your anxiety. Not everyone is going to be like the past. That like there's a lot of trauma that has taken place within this past relationship, which is the reason why you're so anxious. But I want you to see this. I know exactly what I was doing. They knew they were hurting you. Don't give them the power. Do not give them that power in any way, shape, or form that they had. Like, I feel like you having anxiety of the next person coming in is giving that past person power because they knew they got to you, and, like, that's where the strength has to come in to kinda rewrite that, rewire our thinking, and I know that's hard, again, super valid to feel the way that you're feeling, but your guides brought you here because they know that somebody is coming in that can change the trajectory of your healing or your future partner, you know? It could be one of those things. But again, stop overthinking. Like try to like make that like your mantra moving forward. Like stop overthinking. Like everything is going to be okay. Everything, you are not alone. Your guides are with you and they want you to know that, especially that they brought you to this message. If this message did resonate, definitely like and subscribe. Leave a comment so people don't feel like they're alone in life. I just love the community behind that. Thank you guys for coming back. I'll see you next time. Bye.